We're going to take a look at how to add parts and labor to a repair order. So what we'll do from here is click on this repair order here. Now you see we've already created the repair order. We have all of our customer concerns listed. And we're going to just add some parts for this oil change here. So when I click on parts, this blue button right here, it's going to take me to a list of my inventory. So you'll see at the beginning INV means inventory, and if you'll see a little bit further down where it says non, that means it's a non-inventoried item that you've used in the past. So we have a couple of options here. We can add this oil filter that we have on hand 18 of. Click on that and it will bring the part information in here. We'll just want to make sure we review it, make sure it's correct, and then you can simply just save the part. Now that's one way to quickly just add an in-stock inventory part into your repair order. But what if we need a new part? So we'll click on parts again, and we'll have to wait for this list to come up here, but if we're going to be adding a new part, we'll just click at the top right of the screen here where it says add new part. And then we'll have to enter in our part number. So whatever the part number you're looking for from your vendor and the description. So we'll just say that this is an air filter perhaps. And we'll do our markup at 40%. We only need one. Cost to us is $4.25. Now that we have our matrix category markup here, the selling price is going to automatically fill in. All you have really left to do is just make sure your supplier is correct. So if you click on the drop down for supplier, pick which one you're wanting to indicate, and from here you can just save the part. But if you have core charges or a PO number you'd like to add, go ahead and do that as well first. So now I've saved this air filter. So those are two ways to add parts using this button here. Now to add labor, you can just simply click on the labor button right here. And you'll have to fill in everything manually by clicking on that button. So for this labor description, we'll do brake pad replacement and indicate 1 labor hour. And when you add labor this way, you're going to have to select a technician. Pretty much any way you add labor, you're going to have to select a technician. So we'll click on the drop down here and select our technician. And then also, if you have more than one hourly rate, you can click on this drop down here and choose which one you'd like to use for this particular repair. At this point, you can go ahead and just save labor. And you'll see now we have this labor line here indicated under our brake pad replacement. So we'll go ahead and look at the motor full labor guide from here. This is one more way to add labor. We'll click on motor full labor guide for brakes as well. Now to look up labor, what we'll do is we'll click on parts and labor again, and then brakes, anti-lock brakes or brake components, whichever group you're looking for information on. And then your operation, I'll choose drum. So once we have this information here, we can go ahead and see that these motor times are indicated for one side or both. So whichever one you pick, you just click on Post Labor Record, and it will let you know it's been sent successfully. At which point you would just go up to the top here, this orange button on the right, and close motor. Then you'll be brought to this screen that will allow you to bump up hours. Also, you have to pick your technician from here. If you don't want to bump up any of the hours, you can simply just click at the top right-hand blue button, Save and Close. And then you'll see here we've added this labor line by going into the motor guide. So those are just a few ways to add parts and labor.